This conference will now be recorded.
So once again, good evening, everyone. Last class we discussed what is data, what is database, and I discussed about how to install SQL Server and how to install SSMS. So those I discussed in the last session. I discussed in the last session. Now today I'm going to discuss a few more things, and also yesterday I have created a database. Here I have created a table. I inserted a couple of records into the table and I accessed the records. Okay, so here you can see yesterday we have inserted the data here. Now what I am doing is similar way I'm going to create a one more table. I'm going to create a one more table which is an employee table. So here in SQL environment, guys, this EMP table is the basic one. I mean to say most of the interviews or everybody they are considering this employee table. So whatever the things we can do, people will apply on this table. Now I'm going to create a employee table. So here this is the syntax. So I have a table employee. Here employee number, employee name, what job he is doing, who is his manager, when he is hired, what is the salary, what is the commission amount, and which department he belongs to. So this is the table and these are all the columns. So here this is the data type. As I told you, SQL Server we can have a different data types. Numerical related we can give numeric or integer. Similar way varchar, date, integer we can give anything. Now I am executing this one. To execute this one, select the table and execute. Command completed successfully.
Unmuted.
Now here I am going to insert a data into this table. So here insert statements also, I already written the statements. You can simply execute. I will share the
I will
script to
share
you.
the script to you. Hello.
Brother,
Uh,
brother, please make self mute. So here, so this is the insert statement. So whatever the inserting statements, so these I will share in the notes. Okay, simply you can execute this one. This is one record I inserted. So insert into EMP values. So what is employee ID, name, what is the job he is doing, who is his manager, when he is hired, commission, salary, everything I provided as a record. So this record I am inserting this one. So one record is inserted. Similar way, if you see here, after inserting one record, if you want to see the table, select star from EMP. Select this one, execute this one. So one employee record. Likewise, I have a multiple employees. So each record I am inserting. As here observe semicolon at the end. So this entire thing will be considered as a one record. Now, likewise, I am inserting all the records here. Now, I will share the script, guys. Don't worry. Select star from EMP. So yesterday I told you select from table. As here select is the predefined keyword, from is the predefined keyword. So here whatever you are passing you can pass it here. Now I want all the columns, I can give star here. For suppose, okay, so your boss will ask, so in our organization these are all the employees are there, I want to get what is the employee number and which job he is doing. Then select employee number, which job, from EMP. Only 2 columns. Okay, so this data you can export and you can give it to him if anybody asks. Now on top of this one, we can apply the conditions. On top of this one, we can apply the conditions. Okay, so here I am applying the conditions. So using where class. How to use the where? Here observe this one. Select. Okay, you know from where? From employee. What do you want to select? I want to select all the columns. In this output, I want to do some filtering. So here I want to get only department number 10. I don't want all the data. I want to get only department number 10. So here you have to raise a keyword where. Which column? DEPT number. So this is the column name. What is the value? 10. Observe this one. Only 10th department records. Guys, here in the SSMS, you can select a particular statement and you can execute. You can see all. Now the same thing observe here. Now observe here. I am selecting these two statements. I am executing this one. Here you can see two windows. This is the first query output and this is the second query output. So above one is the first query output, below one is the second query output. So here what you have to understand is where department number equal to 10. So which records this condition is true, those records it will give. So department number 10, so those records it is going to provide. Now observe this one more. Among all, I want to get the data who is salesman. Who is a salesman? For suppose right now we got only 14 records. Consider there are millions of records. Millions of, for suppose consider there are 1 lakh employees are there. So the employees data is present in this database. Your manager came and he is asking you, in our organization, who are all the managers? Can you give the report of those people? Now what I will do? I will interact with the database. I will write a query. Select star from EMP where job equal to salesman. Now I will inform to my boss in our organization. Okay, these people are working as a salesman. I will give the report to them. Guys, now this is the employee data. Arey yaar, don't. Guys, here this is an employee data. Consider similar way when you are submitting an application, IBPS application, bank applications, whatever. The
Will you
entire
share
data
full
will be.
screen, sir?
Guys, if you have
Hello?
anything, you can okay
Sir,
message
will
me.
you
I will.
share screen, full screen?
Huh?
Will you please share full screen, sir?
I shared full screen only. I have you connected over mobile.
Okay, okay, sir.
Guys, you can zoom out your that screen.
I shared my whole screen. You can see my desktop completely. Okay. Now, guys, here this is an employee data. So you can see the employee data. Similar way, when you submit an application, so enter your data will be in the form of table. Now they are simply writing a query. They are simply writing a query. So whose aggregate is more than 80%? So they will get the data and they will send a call letters to you. So nowadays everything will be data, everything you are going to store in the databases. Okay, to interact with databases, this is the commands we have to provide. Okay, now my manager asked, in our organization, who are all the salesmen? Can you provide the report of those people? I can say these are all the people. Okay, now what you have to understand is where condition. So what is the condition you want to write, that you can write it here. Now observe here, this is the whole data. Next, here on top of this one, this is the filter conditions, where condition. Similar way here we can apply the operators. Here we can apply the operators. There are multiple operators are there. So these are all the operators we can apply. Arithmetic operators, okay, plus minus, comparison, less than, greater than or equal to. So we will go one by one. For suppose plus, okay. Here guys, select employee number, comma, salary from EMP. I want to increase the salary. Okay, salary plus 10,000. Okay. Now here you can see that one as a new column. So we can use arithmetic operators in the SQL statements. Similar way, minus, division we can do. Comparison operator, less than or equal to. So consider here an example. Here I want to know whose salary is less than 2000. Whose salary is less than 2000 among all, where salary is less than 2000. So you can see the records. So these are all the person's salary is less than 2000. Okay, so similar way we can use greater than. Okay, we can use greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, we can use here. Now character operators, like, guys, this like is very important. Observe this one. So first, okay, now select star from EMP where employee name like. So here we can use. Now when I select this one, I can select all. Now I want to know whose name is starts with A. Among all employees, whose name is starts with A. So he is starting with A. Any other, he is starting with A. Now there are 14 records I can see easily. For suppose I have a 10,000 records, it is difficult to check. In those situations, I can write a query. So here you can see starts with A. Next, it can be any character. It can be any character. You can see percentile. Now observe the output. Whose name is starts with A. Okay. So the same thing. Observe here. Not like. So it is like means it is which is condition true. So not like means which condition is false. Then you can see. Other than those two people, you will get all remaining people. Like means which are all matched starting with A. You can see this one. Not like means here you can see this one. Okay. Now similar way, I want employee names. Employees whose name contains, whose name contains a character. Here, in this case, employees whose name starts with character A. In this one, the character A can be present in any one of the character. For suppose, consider Smith. Do we have the A character here? No. Jones, do we have the A character here? No. Clerk, Clerk. So he has A character. I want this record. First character can be any, last character can be any, middle I have a. Before A, any character, I don't mind. After A, any character. Okay. Now observe. Here you can see at least one A is present. I mean A character is present. Now observe here. So I am selecting only this portion. It will give the total records. So here you can see few people are joined in 1982. Few people are joined in 1980, 81. Okay. Now I am writing select star from EMP. So here my manager asked, boss, in our boss asked, in our organization, check who is joined in the 1982. Check who is joined in the 1982. Then simply I can write a query where hire date like. So it can be 1982. Then I can say, boss, in our organization, these are all the people joined in the 1982. Before and after anything, I don't mind. Okay. In those cases, we are using a like. We are using a like. Now, for suppose observe here. So here I want employees whose name contains A more than once. Employees whose name contains more than once. Now, where where employee name like. Here I am saying I have a before and after anything. And also I said A more than once. So again I have a before and after anything. So I will say more than once. Only he has A more than once. Okay. So likewise we can use this one, guys. Now, so there is a, this is a like operator. Similar way we have a underscore also. Underscore also. Now I will tell you. After this one. Now, so now tell me what is your observation. Now tell me what is your observation when I execute the output. If you observe here, guys, first this underscore represents one character. First character can be any. Okay. Second character must be A. After A, any character. So here represents number of characters here, guys. Before A, the underscore represents any one of the character. It can be any. Second character should be A. and then later any number of characters. Okay, so in those key situations we can use this one. So here it represents employee whose name second character is A. So there we can see the underscore. There we can see the underscore, guys. Similar way, or suppose I want, so I have a data like this. I want second character, I mean to say first character, second character, third character A. Here observe this one. Select star from EMP where ename like underscore underscore A percentile. Here I have given double underscore, guys. First character can be any, second character can be any, third character must be A. After that, any number of characters. Underscore represents only single character. Percentile represents any number of characters. Now, here observe this one. So here third character is A. So those situations we can use this underscore, guys. Okay. Now, so select star from EMP. Let me write whether it will work here or not. Ename job from EMP. So will it work here or not? Let me check. Here it will not work. Okay. So if you want to do concat, we can use this one. So concat means combination. See both. See if you have normally, you can see ename job separate columns. Concat means combining. Smith Clerk. This is a single word. Actually, guys, in SQL Server combination related, we have to use the concat. I think in MySQL we can write like this. I mean to say select ename job from EMP. So here in the MySQL I can write like this, but here in the SQL Server it doesn't support it. It has to, you have to write concat. So likewise, very slightly the changes will be, guys. MySQL is one of the database. SQL Server is one of the database. Then how do we know these things? You can search in the Google and we have to apply. So don't by heart all those things. Search in the Google. So concat, how to do concat in the MySQL, how to do concat in the SQL Server. Here what you have to understand is concat means combining. Combining, that you have to understand. Okay. Now next we will learn few more things. Logical operators and or not. Like not like you discussed, we discussed and or. This is very very important, guys. Observe this one. The star from EMP. So where DEPT number equal to 20, and in this one, in this result, I want to get whose salary is greater than 2000. I want. So here I have a two conditions. So your manager came and he is asking you, so Srinivas, check the department number 20. Check department number 20 whose salary is greater than 2000. We want list of the people. So my boss asking me, in our organization we have a multiple departments, check in the department number 20 whose salary is greater than 2000. I want those employees. Okay, I want those employees. So now what we have to do? So his requirement is in the department number 20 whose salary is greater than 2000, he wants that data. So first go to the select star from EMP. I got all the data. So check department number 20, then where DEPT number equal to 20. You will get the data. And whose salary is greater than 2000. Here I have to check one more condition. And salary greater than 2000. Greater than 2000. See here two conditions which are all satisfied. Those records it will give. Those records it will give. So here what you have to understand is, and we have to, it should be true for both conditions. Okay, now observe this one more. In this one, okay, I want who is working as a salesman for suppose. And all are department number 30 only. And for suppose here I want to check whose salary is greater than 2000. So all are less than 2000 only. So here if you observe, it will not return anything because none of the people are there like that. Okay, next. So and purpose is this one. Similar way, nonsense guy. Similar way, or. So here and means both, both condition. Or means any one of the condition. Or means any one of the condition. Now here observe here, select star from EMP. Select star from EMP. Now where, okay, job equal to clerk. So here it is going to give the employees who's are all, who are all clerk. So for suppose I want clerk employees, or the job is salesman. It can be, the job can be, job can be salesman, or job can be clerk. I want both. So here you can write, or job equal to, job equal to salesman. So here this condition or this conditions, anyone it is going to do. Okay, So here what you have to understand is R is going to give anyone. It can be this one now, this one or this one. If anyone true, it is going to be. It is going to give this one. Okay. So that is R and AND. So if you have a multiple conditions, go for AND. So if any one of the condition, you can go for this one R. Next, we have a in operator. So we discussed like, not there we are using. In means, observe this one. Select star from EMP where job in, instead of writing multiple, the same thing I can write like this. So it can be a clerk or it can be a salesman. Okay. Similar way, observe here, guys. Now the persons, I want persons who is working in department number 10 or department number 20. Department number 10 or department number 20. Where department number in 10 comma 20. So he can work 10th department or 20th department, anything. So it will give like this. Okay, guys, so far any doubts up to now? Clear?
I have one doubt.
Unmuted.
Yes, clear.
No doubts. No doubts. It's clear. Thank you.
No doubts. Yeah, thank you. Let me go further. Is there any doubts? Difference between Indian decimal data types or shell code? Very clear. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. Now, next. So, between. Observe this one, guys. Select a star from EMP. Here, I want to know whose salary between 2000 to 3000. Okay. So, a range, if you have any range of things, we can use between. Now, where salary between 2000 and 3000. Okay. Salary between 2000 and 3000. Now, let's see what is the output of this one. Okay. So, between this 2000 and 3000. When the syntax wrong, we'll see. This is correct. But suppose, okay. So here between the range, okay. So whatever the values, it will give. If you see the salaries between the range, who are all there, it is going to give all those salaries. Now there is a distinct. So here, if you use a distinct, what will happen? Select star from EMP. Observe this one. Select job from EMP. Only that particular column it is going to give. You will get this particular column. My requirement is distinct job from EMP. So which will give the unique values of the job. Now observe here. Okay, so my manager says, so we have our employees are there. Okay, so in our employees, what are the distinct departments in our organization? So there are three departments. Okay, distinct is going to give unique values. Distinct is going to give unique values. Okay, this you have to remember, guys. Now next, there is a order by class. So there is a order by class. So how to use order by? Observe this one. Here you can see salary. Now my requirement is I want to see the salary in the particular order. Okay, so select star from EMP where, not where required. So I'm not filtering anything. Order by salary. Order by salary, descending order. Now observe this. Here you can see the output, descending order. For suppose if I use filter condition and order by, now observe the output. You know, select a star from EMP which will give all the records. In this one, I want to check department number 10 data. In this one, I have a data like this, but my manager says, whatever the data you are sending, I want it order by salary. Order by salary. If you don't specify anything, by default, it is ascending order. If you specify descending, so here it will be descending order. Okay, now I can export this data. See, you can see check whether it is created with headers or not. So you can see this one, the data. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, copy with the headers and here you can paste it. This is the data. So you can give these results to your manager. He's asking your employees data, so he wants data in the descending order, salaries. Okay, I'm repeating once again, guys. Now order by represents the column values, ascending order, descending order. Okay, select star from EMP. In this one, observe this one, order by department number. So department wise it is going to give the order. Okay, okay, this is expected. My requirement is in this department number, again salaries I want into the descending order. Again salaries I want in a descending order. Select star from EMP, order by DEPT number, comma, salary, descending order. This is particularly only this one. So first this will be executed. On top of that, this will be executed. Now you can see the output. Okay. Among all, you can see this one. It will say descending order. So here we can use like this in the order by multiple things we can use. Okay. Now, so next. So guys, I will give you a couple of assignments. Uh, do that one today. Okay. So let me share the assignments. Okay. So first, display all the information of the employee table. To do that, we required statements. So this is the table you can create and you can insert the data into the table. Okay. So department table not required. So insert data into this employee table. So observe here. Display all the employees information from the table. So here what is the query you have to write? Select. You want all information. So go to star from EMP. This is the one. Next, display unique jobs. Unique means a distinct. Select distinct job from EMP. Now you can check this one job, right? Select distinct job from EMP. You can see this one. So the same thing you can mention here. Now observe here, list the employees ascending of order of their salaries. Now what I have to write? Select star from employee order by salary. Here I want ascending order, so by default it is ascending order. Now check this one. Now you can see salary ascending order. Okay. So likewise, I have given some assignments. Start this one. Okay, if whatever possible, you can do that one. Okay, whatever the possible, you can do that one, guys. So today, what did we discussed? Today we discussed. First, I created a table, employee table into this one. So I used a where condition. So where represents filtering. So department number 10th data. Who are all salesmen? So here we have a operators less than or equal to greater than or equal to. We used that one. And then I discussed with the like operator. So like matched conditions. So here remember guys, percentile can be any number of characters. Underscore is a one single character. Now, so and or not. And will go for multiple conditions. Or is any one of the condition. Or is any one. It can be or it can be. There is a in, instead of writing multiple or we can write in this one. So persons, he can be clerk or man. This tells about the person can be work in the department number 10 or he can be work in department number 20. Between is going to give the range where salary between 2000 3000. Okay, so go for this employee table guys. Tomorrow I will tell you with an example with the orders table. Okay, so another table I will go for some example. So here my requirement is you have to understand what are the predefined keywords are present in the SQL. So now you understand select distinct from order by where class. Okay, in operator. Okay, or and those are already predefined. You have to know where we have to use that one. That's it. Okay, so this is for today guys. I will share these notes. I will share the recording. So it will to convert this recording, it will take around 1.5 hours. It will take. So because I have to convert it into HD and I have to keep it in the YouTube, it will take a 1 hour to 1.5 hour. After that, I will share these notes. So this I will share the drive link in the WhatsApp group. Okay. So this is for today's session, guys. Thank you. So tomorrow also you can join with the same link. Tomorrow we'll go for functions, count star, sum, aggregations, group by. Those things I will discuss in the tomorrow session, guys. Okay. Any other doubts? Okay. Thank you.